I'm very good at competing, I guarantee you that.
He wants the world record.
And I like winning. But we need to compete with these states. We need to change what's happening here. We've got more to offer here in California than Texas or Florida combined. We just have to have a good business environment and less regulations on the people here in this state. And that's what I plan on fighting for.
Wow, Caitlyn Jenner, quite an ad, Republican candidate for governor of California. Well done.
Let's go, Craig. You know what? Honestly, it's not rocket science. Okay, anytime I'm a Republican, very proud Republican. I've always been on the Republican side, but I'm an inclusive Republican. I look at myself a little bit differently from that standpoint than the box of what we think of as a Republican, you know, the white guy behind the desk, businessman. I'm outside the box there. I'm an inclusive Republican. But because I have conservative economic values, that's why I've always been on this side. I believe in less government, less regulations, a more pro-business environment. Any time in history that has worked, that has been tried, has worked, and worked tremendously for business, because that's the big problem we have in California. We don't have a friendly business environment. I mean, it's just not even close. 18,000 companies have left. But on the social side, I'm not your typical Republican. I'm an inclusive Republican. I'm in it for everybody, and I want to see everybody succeed.
You think the Republican Party, though, has kind of been expanding. It's not necessarily your leadership that's going to bring about the change. I mean, Donald Trump, a lot of people came to Trump who weren't traditional. He did very well with African Americans. There are a lot of gay Republicans out there. This is not brand new.
No, it isn't. It's not brand new, but we have to continue that effort. The perception in the media of a Republican is, you know, they're against, you know, blacks, they're this, that. That's the perception that the left is going to be pushing out there. And to be honest with you, it's not true. We have to continue to push. But I don't want to go to what people think of what is that box of the traditional Republican. I want the Republican Party to come to me. I want to be the fighter in the party to make it more inclusive, to get people. I mean, I'm in it for everybody. I think everybody needs the dignity of a job, you know, not a handout. And I think everybody wants that. And we don't have that in California right now.
All right, we don't have a date for the recall. Now, listen, this is an opinion show. I'm not a fan of Gavin Newsom. We all saw that picture of him in the laundromat. We believe he's mismanaged COVID. But right now, I'm seeing the polls, maybe they're fake news polls, but only about 40% of Californians, according to a lot of these polls, are in favor of recalling him. And he seems to be riding kind of high over the past couple of weeks.
Well, of course. Gavin Newsom over the next few months is going to be the greatest governor that California has ever had. But people are not going to forget what he did. He has done, and the main reason, not just the economy and what he's done to the economy, and what he's done to businesses here, but the main reason he is being recalled is because how he's handled the COVID response. As you know, every governor has done it differently. And, you know, I'll use Ron DeSantis is, you know, I think done an absolutely magnificent job out there. He has used COVID and the opening up of the state as a political tool. Every time he's turned around, he's more interested in what the special interests are doing and what they want to do, a la the teachers union, in keeping schools closed for an entire year. This recall was really backed by parents and by mothers who have had to be home with their children and haven't been able to work, who kids have missed a year of not just education, but socializing, football games, you name it. They've listed an entire year of this. And the parents are absolutely furious. And they're really the ones behind it. They are not going to forget. We have lost 33% of all restaurants in California are closed, never to reopen again. I mean, businesses are leaving at a faster rate now. Because it's just not a friendly business environment. People are not going to forget that. And we have to, honestly, we have to keep reminding Gavin Newsom has been horrible for the state.
So what does Caitlyn Jenner bring to the table? You know, when Schwarzenegger did this, he was doing blockbuster movies right up basically until the recall election. You know, Donald Trump could say he hired thousands of people and started all these businesses. What is it that you have in your background that you can bring to the table to lead California?
Well, first of all, I've been an entrepreneur in the business world. The entertainment world is the business world. Run businesses, been involved, had aviation companies. I've done a lot of different things from that standpoint. But the most important thing is I am an outsider, okay? I go to Sacramento. I don't have one political favor to one special interest group in Sacramento, okay? I'm not the one, as you say, the insiders. I'm not the one who gave us the highest income tax rate in the state. I'm not the one who is the highest sales tax, 7.25. Gas tax right now, we have the highest gas prices in the nation. Why? Because little over 50% of what you're paying is tax on that gas. I'm not the one that did that. I'm the one that come in that's going to try to correct that problem. Is it going to be easy? No. But you have to have a fighter. And I'm kind of come from a long line of fighters, of people that go in there. I'm a very quick study. I'm going to surround myself with some great people and make the right decisions for the people of California, not what's right for Sacramento.
Hey, I'm not a fan of professional politicians, and I think citizens should have the chance to do this, and we'll see. By the way, all right, I say this respectfully.
Okay.
There are people out there who are a little bit, and here I am bringing it up, tired of gender issues, talking about it, thinking about it. The mainstream media seems fixated on it. If anyone wants to turn the page on transgender issues, are you prepared to do that? This is not going to be something you're talking about or pursuing as governor, whether it's awareness or...
I'm not a trans activist candidate. I am a citizen for the last 48 years of the state of California. Yes, this is almost like, remember 2016, the bathroom issue?
Yeah.
Yeah, in North Carolina.
It seemed important at the time.
Oh, so important, yes. And now we have, trans issues that are out there, especially in sports. I have made a statement. I am for protecting girls' sports, especially in high school. That's extremely important to me, and I stick with that. If they need more information, to be honest with you, go to my website. I kind of explain everything right there, CaitlynJenner.com. And plus, if you want to follow what we're doing, it's all through CaitlynJenner.com. To be honest with you, in California, we have such bigger issues than this. I'm standing on my back porch, and I'm watching flames come at my house 200-300 feet in the air. Why? Because a transformer 17 miles away blew up, and about 6 hours later, that was at my house. We need to upgrade. We upgrade the electrical system in the state of California. There's so many things that need to be done. These are major issues that people die over, and I mean, trans issue is a small issue. I'll deal with that when we get in there.
Caitlyn Jenner, go to CaitlynJenner.com. By the way, you may not know that Caitlyn Jenner is a very accomplished pilot.
Yes.
Actually, as far as celebrities go, you might have more experience and expertise as an aviator than just about anybody out there.
Yeah, no, I've been doing it a long time. I've really enjoyed it. But you know what? It was funny. When I did Sean Hannity, and I did it at my hangar in Camarillo. And I mentioned that I was in my hangar. And then I got kind of all this flack about, oh my God, you have a plane. I have a little twin-engine Baron, you know. I mean, a great airplane, gets me everywhere. But people don't realize what a big industry, especially in California, what a big industry this is. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry in the state of California, not just private aviation, but also business aviation in the state. It's a huge business. And I'm sitting there getting criticized for supporting what is one of the largest businesses in California. You know, the airport system, the private aviation, the FBOs, the mechanics. It employs thousands and thousands of people in the state. So I'm proud to be in aviation. And you were too, now you?
That's correct. I got a few, 1,000 or so hours. I flew Harriers, and it's fun.
Harriers.
Not only is it a big business, but it's fun.
I know. My son just bought a Citabria, a little aerobatic airplane.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're having a lot of fun. I used to have a
Which
Pitts.
one? Did I see him in some reality show? Which one? Which one?
Yes, no, he brought a little Citabria and put it in the hangar. But I had a Pitts. There's two things in aviation. There's one from going from point A to point B, you know, you got to get places. And there's the other, the sport of aviation. And the sport of aviation is bigger in so many ways. We do formation flying in his plane and all kinds of fun stuff.
That's very cool. Caitlyn Jenner, to be continued. Check out CaitlynJenner.com. Thank you
very
much.
Thank you, and I appreciate all your support.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.